And I spoke about memberships real soon. I spoke about it real soon. That sounded really, really cool. Welcome to the show. I am the Star Wars Daddy, bringing you episode 84 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos. And what are these videos? They're recaps of all of the vintage Kenner Star Wars items I just sold on Sunday on my eBay site. I have 7-day auctions. They start on Sunday, they end on Sunday. They're all action figures, accessories, playsets, vehicles, creatures, everything you need to fill holes in your collection. And we're selling them all on eBay. This is a sales recap, so you can see what these prices sell for similar items. And when I go over all those sales prices, I give shout outs to every single person that purchased from me. We crown a Daddy of the Week, which is the most prestigious award in all of collecting. It's the person that spent the most money with me. We have a featured figure every single week. We dive in deep into a figure. So look at the COOs on the back of the legs. Look at accessories. Look at anything else that would be information you need to know to be an informed collector. And we look at movie clips to see where some of these figures even show up in the movie, because some of them only show up for a split second. So you might not know who some of these characters are. We also have a random winner every single week. My wife or my son, when he's in town, takes a look at all the action figures that sold. We lay them all out on the floor over here. They randomly pick one of them, and whoever's the person that purchased that random figure will receive a whole bunch of extra items in their package for free from the Star Wars Daddy. And what did we do today? Why are we celebrating? What is this video all about? Well, it's about selling 72 items for $4,232, which is an average of $58.78, which is unbelievable. We're kind of at the tail end of a $45,000 collection that I purchased. And I'm trying to weed through everything. We've been selling like crazy for the past 6-7 weeks. And we're at the tail end of that stuff. So the average price per listing is starting to come down, but still being almost at $60 as of this point is incredible. I will say that I've spent $10,000 additional on top of the $45,000 collection I just talked about. I had $5,000 in expenses. We were trying to break even at $50,000. We were just struggling to get there. And the amount that we got to is right here. Okay, this is the profit as of before this week that just happened. That's the profit. But I've spent $10,000 on other collections that have started to trickle into eBay right now. All these action figures and stuff that are selling. That's from all these different collections that I purchased. So we're going to make an adjustment right now. Boom. You saw that? Man, I pointed my finger and it reduced by 10,000. But we're going to do some math here. We have the $4,232 I just did this week, which will add back to this one. So that is our profit right now. It's our rolling profit that's happening, and we're going to keep track of that as I continue to sell the remaining stuff from the $45,000 collection. As I continue to sell the things that happened right here with this 5 collection unboxing of 375 plus figures that happened. We had a Red Bar R5D4, which is up for sale right now, which I'll talk about in the outro of this video. We have a double telescoping Luke Skywalker that was in this video, a blue Snaggletooth, an EV99, a Barada, all kinds of last 17 figures, tons of accessories, 375 plus action figures I unboxed in this video right here. Make sure to check this out. So from now, what we'll do is as I purchase collections, we'll reduce this amount, and then we will take a look at what we did over the weekend and we'll add it to this amount so we can see really where is the Star Wars Daddy at this year? How's he doing? But Will right here, better known as Darth Tuba, is our Daddy of the Week. He has his own YouTube channel. He's going to get all kinds of shout outs. He loves it. I've been shouting him out like crazy because he's all over the board when it comes to the purchases he's been doing on this channel, on my eBay site. Outside of eBay, there's all kinds of stuff that's happening, and we'll talk about all that when we get to his items. And the featured figure is going to be the Rebel Commando right here. This old guy, all in green, camouflaged there on the moon of Endor. There he is. Look at him. And we're going to do a feature on him. We'll show some clips. There's only a few little quick clips we can get in there when they're fighting with the Ewoks and all the stuff that's happening. So we'll get some clips of the Rebel Commando, and we'll take a look at all those COOs, accessories, everything you need to know to be an informed collector. And I spoke about memberships earlier, just a couple seconds ago. Memberships is the best way that you can support this channel and support me. All the funds that come from memberships goes right back into this channel, I promise you. It goes into better cameras. It goes into better editing software. It goes into better microphones, like all the stuff that we see that's all over the place. We have 4K videos that are happening all the time, all because of memberships. And then memberships, when you join memberships, we have all kinds of perks that are giveaways. It's the best way I can thank you for that support because I'm going to give you free stuff. Memberships on this channel is unbelievable. You're getting free stuff all the time. There'll be a commercial that plays later on this video. It's going to talk about more of the perks that happen, but let me just give you a couple highlights just for these types of videos, the eBay videos. In the middle and top tier, we have substantial discounts on the shipping costs that you're paying. You could have free shipping or you could have super reduced shipping costs, all from joining memberships. So make sure if you purchase from me once a month, you need to check out memberships because it probably will save you money. There's also another perk that's kind of newer, it's I think in the last month or so, is that members at the middle and top tier also have access to avoid eBay. They don't have to bid. They don't have to have snipe bidders outbid them. They keep losing every single week or get outpriced. There's no bidding wars. You can just reach out to me. And you can say, hey, Star Wars Daddy, I need these specific figures. What do you have? What are the prices? I give great deals, and we do this outside of eBay. So when I had those collections come in, my members get access to those first. They see them. I had multiple members purchase a whole bunch of the top figures from these collections. They're already gone. And we're going to see that Darth Tuba right here, Daddy of the Week, he purchased a bunch of those. So there's a whole bunch of perks. You need to check it out, especially if you love Star Wars, you love the Star Wars Daddy, you love collecting, whatever it is. We have something for you that is a freebie, that is a perk that you need to have. The best thing you can do right now before we see that commercial and we really think about memberships is you can hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification, be notified of all the upcoming content I'm going to talk about in the outro of this video. We have a little spiel kind of like this at the very end, and I go over all the current eBay items that are up for bid right now in case you missed out this week or you want to participate because you just found me and you're like, oh my gosh, this is a great channel. I want a shout out. I want to purchase from the Star Wars Daddy. Well, I'll talk about all that in the outro, and we talk about all the upcoming content. So make sure, again, that you hit that bell notification so you're notified when all that stuff is happening. All right, you guys, I think I've done it. I've talked about it all. We've talked about some of the videos that have just kind of happened here recently that kind of really dive into what this video is all about. We did the Daddy of the Week. We talked about the Rebel Commando as being the featured figure. There's going to be a random winner that's going to happen here soon, and we'll give all the shout outs. So enough of me doing this intro. I've gone on way too long. Let's get into what you're here for. It's your shout outs. It's to see these price points. Let's get into all these sales. Gregory is a repeat buyer out of Missouri. He's also a Big Daddy member, so he gets free shipping on his loose action figures, and he picked up one of those today. It's the White Walrus Man, all complete Hong Kong CO from 1978 on the back of that leg. Pretty nice condition for $18.50 with free shipping. Joe is a repeat buyer. He's also a Big Daddy, and he's out of California. That helps me on the shipping costs. He's picked up a bunch of items today. We've got that Ewok Combat Glider, all complete with a very nice box. You know, it's when I first started selling these with that $45,000 collection, I think I had about 20 of these. And that first one sold for, I think, $115. And I feel like every week it's become a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less because I'm flooding the market with them. I get it. But this one went out for $70. Pretty good deal. And then we also got a Boss. Does anybody care about Boss this week? Barely. $14.38 for him. Dengar. Does anybody care about Dengar? Barely. We've got $13.50 on him. Classy with a thick skirt. Thank goodness it's so thick you don't see something you don't want to see. Near mint condition, all complete, $22 for him. That's a pretty good price. And then we've got a Stormtrooper. It's the Hoth one. He's freezing. He doesn't have a skirt. And he's all complete in nice condition. This is the split visor, $15.50. And then we've got a Tusken Raider Sand People, even though it's a sand person. All complete. Very nice. $26 and free shipping because he's a Big Daddy member. Grant is a repeat buyer. He's out of Tennessee, and he's the random winner. He picked out the Bib Fortuna right here. Congratulations. Got a bunch of free stuff in your box. Man, what a graphic that happened too. Oh, it's so exciting. Everybody's just going nuts. And it's a near mint figure, by the way. Taiwan, all complete, $24.49. And a Gonk powered right with the long V notches. And guys, I can tell you, I usually say at this point, it's going to be long V for the rest of my life. But this week, I've listed a short V notched Gonk. Would you believe it? I don't. I was blown out of my mind. I was more surprised about that than the Red Bar R5 that's up for sale right now. Because you just never see these short V notched Gonks. But this guy went out for $19.50 with $10 shipping. Shelly is a repeat buyer out of Nevada. And she's a daddy member. She purchases from me almost every single week, because she likes that free shipping that she gets on these action figures. And she gets an action figure almost every single week. And today, she got the other Hoth Stormtrooper, but this one's not freezing. This one is complete with the skirt. And this is the split visor as well. Again, all complete, near mint condition, beautiful item. $44.01, free shipping because she's a daddy member.
Trifecta Collector.
Bobby is a Trifecta Collector. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past daddy of the week, and he's a Big Daddy member. And he loves the graphic that happens before his shout out. And he's picked up a bunch of items. He got some outside of eBay. He picked up 3 Scout Troopers, all in various conditions, because he's got some diorama stuff in his collection. He needed a couple extra ones. He also picked up 2 speeder bikes that were complete, and some reproduction flaps on the backs of those, because I'm selling some reproduction stuff from that $45,000 collection that was mass produced. I've got to get that stuff out of here instead of throwing it away. I'm going to put it in your guys' collections. And so he picked up 2 of those. And then I think there's something else he got. It could be wrong. That could be it. Then he got this item right here. It's the AT-AT driver with the orange logos, all complete, very nice condition for $15.51. And all of that stuff, all the stuff I just listed, free shipping. Trey is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy. He's out of Ohio, and he's picked up a bunch of items. We've got that Hoth Rebel Armored Snow Speeder, near complete, just missing the harpoon setup. It's always missing. Gosh dang it. That thing was just attached. Probably would be on every single vehicle, but they made it detachable. So everybody's lost it because it's a small piece. It falls right off. So it's missing that. It came with a box, all pretty nice condition, all working, everything. $46 on that. Pretty good deal, honestly. And then the Sice Noodles and the Max Rebo band with the piano, missing all the other accessories, and came with a box that did not have the blisters. So you got something displayable. Looks nice. You got all the figures. Now you just need to get the flute and you get 2 microphones and you're good to go. On this, $61 there and only $15 shipping. He got $20 off his shipping cost because he's a Big Daddy. Miles is a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member. He lives here local with me, which helps me on the shipping costs. It doesn't help too much. I mean, USPS is still going to charge me, but it is the cheapest shipping I could possibly have, which is still, it's like $4.50 at least, which is nuts, isn't that? It's just right across the river, right over here. That's all we got to do. But Miles, I'm digressing. He picked the Death Squad Commander, and it's all complete, very nice. $23.50, free shipping because he's a daddy member. Jim is a new buyer out of Arkansas. I was just there. My son had that football camp with those, what were they called? The Razorbacks. Yes, we were at the Razorback Stadium. It was awesome. Had quite an experience. We ate some of the best food I think I've had in this country. No doubt. It was awesome. We had a great time. And Jim, this is his first purchase with the Star Wars Daddy as a new buyer, has picked up Yoda. And Yoda's all complete. No, missing a cane. I was like, man, did I have another complete Yoda? That can't be right. No, this one was near complete. Okay, has the snake, has everything else. He's not naked, and he's just missing the cane. Man, I wish I could find like a stock of canes, and I could finish completing about 40 Yodas I have in this exact same condition. Went out for $54.87 with $5 shipping. Neum. You know, makes me think of Nyan or Neonum when I say that. And however he pronounces his name. Well, we got Neem. However he pronounces his name, he's international. We don't know where this is headed. He's picked up that electronic battle command game, all complete with a box. I think there's some inserts and stuff in there. Maybe not my best photo right here. I should have probably had the photo with everything out with the box, because I had one last week that sold for $160. And then this one, it only sold for $51 with $15 shipping. This is the steal of the day.
Steal of the day.
Roy is a new buyer out of Connecticut. And the first item he's decided to pick with the Star Wars Daddy is that wrinkly old Emperor. The no COO figure, that's the only way he comes. And he's in mint condition. Could not find a flaw or a paint rub or anything wrong with this figure. And he's all complete. Went out for $20.50 with $5 shipping. Randy is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. And he is out of Michigan. And he's picked up a land speeder vehicle, all complete, with a box. It's going to display beautifully. It's all working. Everything's there for $46 and only $5 shipping because he got $10 off because he's a Big Daddy member. James is a repeat buyer and a Daddy member out of West Virginia. He got a bunch of discounts. He got $20 off his shipping cost today, and it came down to the exact shipping cost it cost me to get out to West Virginia. That is not cheap from Portland. It's one of the worst. But we picked up a bunch of items. What did James get? He got the Emperor's Royal Guard. It's the Hong Kong version, all complete in mint condition. It's beautiful, $42. Picked up the Palatoy. That's right. From the Palatoy factory in the UK, it is the Rebel Transport, all complete with the Palatoy box. It's an incredible item, and it went out for $180.50. We've got an Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's all complete. It's the no COO version in near mint condition. Does he have a tip? He has to have a tip because the price is $34.55. We've got a Jawa with large eyes, all complete, mint condition, another beautiful figure. $54 and an IG-88. Can you guess what? Mint condition. That's the only way James plays. Mint condition items. This one's all complete to Hong Kong COO for $47.79. $30 shipping after the $20 he got off because of being a Big Daddy member. Oliver is a brand new buyer. He's international. We don't know where this is headed. His first item he's decided to choose with the Star Wars Daddy is a dewback. And guess what? Little story about this one. I had a buyer purchased this item as well as a die-cast Y-Wing vehicle and did not read the item description, didn't reach out to me to ask how shipping is going to work on boxed items, and it's listed all in my item description. And everybody is bidding, the educated buyers, all of you at home, the smart ones that purchase from me, you know how it works. You read the item description, you find out what's going on with these items as far as their condition's concerned. If something's missing, it's all there in the item description. It also talks about the shipping and how that works. And afterwards, when I sent them the invoice for 2 boxed items that have no discounts, because once you start getting multiple boxed items, it starts to get very expensive for shipping. So there is no discounts on boxed items. Only on action figures do I have a discount on shipping costs. And everybody, like you guys at home, I know the smart ones, you guys are all bidding accordingly. Oh my gosh, okay, this is going to cost me $20 shipping here or $15 shipping here, so I'm going to bid X amount knowing I have these costs above it because this is the max I want to pay. Well, Bozo, when he got the invoice, or she, it could be a she, it was one of those neutral names. You don't know which sex it's going for. And said, yeah, I see you sent me the invoice, but what's the actual cost for shipping? Please send me another invoice. And I said, did you read the item description? There is no discount. This is exactly what you see is what you need to pay. And then the person tried to, put me up against a wall and said, oh, no, I'm not going to pay anything more than, what it actually is. If you're not going to reduce it, then go ahead and just cancel these items. Boom, cancel. Boom, block. See ya. You're gone. And I sent second chance offers to 2 different people, and they both picked up the item, so I lost 50 cents only on each item and actually have the shipping paid for and covered, which is part of the cost. People are bidding accordingly. I can't reduce their shipping because this person didn't see that, okay, enough off. I'll get off my soapbox here, but just please, everybody read or reach out. Reach out before you bid. Know what you're purchasing. If you have questions, ask. I'm here. I'll answer all your questions when I can. And then Oliver, I mean, this price went out for an exceptional number here. It went out for $69, which is very nice. It was a dewback with the box, just missing the reins, but very nice condition. Everything was there. And then $15 for shipping.
Trifecta collector.
Rick is a repeat buyer. He's a past daddy of the week, and he's a big daddy member out of Colorado. He's a trifecta collector. What a prestigious award. And he's picked up an incredible item. It is that Boba Fett. It's the Taiwan version with the correct M6 Taiwan blaster that only goes to this Boba Fett. I'm out of those. I had a whole bunch of them. I've ran out of them. Near mint condition. Went out for a pretty good price for Rick. $102.50. Free shipping because he's a trifecta collector. Big daddy. Lauren is a brand new buyer out of one of my favorite places on this planet, North Bend. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I'm going to say it. It's North Bend. It's here in Oregon. My dad grew up there. My grandparents lived there. My grandpa was the doctor. There was only, I think, 2 doctors in all of North Bend and Coos Bay. He was one of them. And he delivered babies to every person that lived there. So when I was a kid growing up, everywhere we went, it was like I was with a celebrity. Everybody was, oh, Dr. Albertson. Oh, hey, Dr. Albertson, so great to see you. Oh, Dr. Albertson. And I just kept going, oh my gosh, my grandpa is a celebrity. Everybody knows my grandpa. And so I love North Bend. It has tons of nostalgia. If there's anything that counters or competes with my nostalgia for all this Star Wars stuff and just vintage toys, the stuff I grew up with, it is North Bend, Oregon. I love it there, and it just brings back some of the best memories I've ever had in my entire life. Probably better than playing with Star Wars toys. Probably. That's a special place for me. Lauren, I hope you watch this video. I hope you don't get upset that I said what city you live in. We put something on your box that tells you, directs you to this stuff if you haven't found me already. But man, I appreciate it. That brought back some great memories just seeing the city and state. What in the world did you purchase? Did you purchase something? You sure did. I'm not just here to talk about my nostalgic memories. It is a 15-inch Chewbacca. It's near complete with the box. Now, I think what is missing on this, I can't remember. I think on the bandolier strap, there's a couple of those silver little, the ammunition pieces. I think a few of those are missing. I think that's all it's missing on there. Otherwise, it has the bowcaster and all that stuff. And this guy's from Korea. The only figure I know of that has Korea that's labeled on him that is vintage. And went out for a steal of a price, $59 with $15 shipping. Joe is a new buyer out of Mississippi. And he has picked up for his first item with the Star Wars Daddy C-3PO in near mint condition. This is a beautiful figure, and it went out for such a steal of a price, $16.50 with $5 shipping.
Daddy of the week.
All right. And you've been seeing it right here. Darth Tuba, also known as Will, if you want to get personal. He has a YouTube channel. It's right here. It's flashing up at Darth Tuba. And he does an unboxing type of a show where he has all his vintage toys that are coming in, mostly Star Wars. And then he has some stuff where he's on the scene. He's doing stuff. He's got his garage sale he does every single year, selling all this Star Wars stuff. It's a great channel. Make sure to go check him out. He purchases from me all the time. And finally, it's like, I think 4 times he was the runner-up for Daddy of the Week. And he's finally hit it. Today, he did it because he purchased stuff outside of eBay, because he has that membership perk, and he purchased stuff here on eBay. So he mixed and matched, and he got up to the grand total you see right here. Unbelievable. He's finally the Daddy of the Week, and so he gets that prestigious award. He's on the Hall of Fame board. It happened in the beginning of this video. So proud of him. Glad to see this. And now he's going to have so many items to unbox on his show. I can't wait to watch those. It's going to be great. But let's see all the items he purchased. Let's first I got to remember what he purchased outside of eBay. He got a X-Wing with the box, the original, and it's incomplete. He didn't want parts. He also got the battle damaged one with a box, incomplete. He got a Rebel transport with a box, incomplete. He picked up some of those bases for some of the play sets. So we've got the Creature Cantina, you got 2 of those. You got the Land of the Jawas, 2 of those. He got an incomplete twin pod cloud car. He got a incomplete B-Wing that has some broken guns on it. He also picked up this blue Snaggletooth as well as this EV99. It had a little bit of damage, but they were awesome. So all of that stuff, I might be missing something, I don't know. He purchased outside of eBay. That was like $536 worth of stuff right there. Then he picked up another twin pod cloud car with a box, all complete, for $40. We also have the Chewbacca. This is the number 2 that I sold this week. It is a Taiwan version. Went out for $15. We've got a Weequay. He's all complete. Went out for $20.50. An Imperial Commander, all complete, $24. We've got the Bestman Security Guard, the white guy. He went out for a pretty nice price for Will, $11.50. And we got Carl, the Rebel Soldier. He's all complete and nice condition, $12.38. And then I swear Darth Tuba already picked one of these up from me. But it's the Give a Show projector complete with the box. I don't know if it works. It needs like 3 D batteries. I only have 2 sitting over here. Who knows where all those D batteries went. And it looks pretty nice for $25 with $35 shipping. Thanks, Will. Appreciate it, my man. Larry, our good old Larry, who was a regular on this show. Listen, he collected everything he needed. And they went off to, I think, G.I. Joe. He's like, Star Wars Daddy, I can't keep purchasing Star Wars. I don't have room for it. I've purchased everything I can from you. I got to move on. He did. He still stayed in touch. He still comments on videos. I love it. Appreciate it, Larry, my man. It's good to see you back. It's been a long time coming. And Larry picked up a Darth Vader. He's all complete. I think it's missing the tip, like usual, but the cape is great. It is a Hong Kong figure, $18.50, $5 shipping. Larry, my man, good to see you. Robert, or Gabriel, I can't remember which one it is. I got 2 names. One's on the eBay name, one's on the address. I don't know who's buying this. But it picked up a reproduction ramp for the Slave 1 vehicle. Yeah, I said it, Slave 1. I said it. And wanted the gray one. I didn't know if any of those gray ones would ever sell. I think the gray one maybe goes with the more modern Slave 1. I'm not sure. But he needed the gray one. We got the gray one going to him. It was on discount because all my reproduction items are at 10% discount right now. And I got it for $12.60 with $6 shipping. Julian is a new buyer, international. Don't know where this is going, but picked up that Tauntaun with the open belly with a box. All complete. I think the reins had an issue, but otherwise beautiful item. Love this figure. From 1979, $71 with $15 shipping plus whatever global shipping charged them as well. Hey, it's me, Carl, a Rebel Soldier, and I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all of these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force! I'm feeling the Force! Memberships! Memberships!
Trifecta collector.
Joshua's a trifecta collector. He used to live on a street that I used to love to give shout outs for, but he no longer does. And he is a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week. He's a Big Daddy member. He's my buddy. He's my pal. And he has purchased a bunch of items, some outside of eBay. The first one is this one right here. It is that Hoth Ice Planet Adventure playset, all complete in very nice condition. It's beautiful. And maybe a little dust. So clean up a little bit of the dust, but otherwise it's great. Also picked up a Imperial transport. We have a little issue with the battery cover. It's my last battery cover. One of the tabs is broken on it, and I think it's missing one sticker on the front. But gave him a screaming deal on it. Just get this thing out of here. Now the ones, I have like 5 of them left. No battery covers, missing stickers on the doors. All of them. I don't know what to do with those things. In the boxes, I have boxes for them all, and they're all missing one side of the, they're kind of long, rectangle. One side of flaps is completely gone on every single one of them. So those are going to be tough sales to get them out of here. But he picked that one up as well, and I think that was it for those. And then also picked up you're hearing it right now, you're going to hear 2 things. There's the music, and there's the pig. It's a Gamorrean guard pig. It's a Lily Letty, all complete Gamorrean guard pig. It's in excellent condition, beautiful item, and it went out for $49.92 with $5 shipping. Did you pay before I could send you an invoice? I think you did. So I will get that refunded for you right now. And another thing to note, Joshua does not play with his vehicles on the floor. They're just for display. Jason's a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member. He got some discounts on his shipping today, and he's picked up 4 items. He picked up the Rebel Commander Bob, which is Carl's boss, all complete, nice condition, $15.50. We've also got that TIE Interceptor vehicle, all complete. This was a cancellation, I think, from 2 weeks ago. Person just decided they didn't want to purchase it. After they purchased it, we refunded them, we blocked them, and we moved on. $110 on this vehicle. And then we've got a Bespin Han Solo. He's all complete, nice condition for $17.50, and a low gray. Every week we have a low gray. All complete from 1983, mint condition, beautiful, $25. And I have no idea how much the shipping was because it's not on the screen. I have no idea. Jason's a new buyer out of New Jersey, and his first item he's decided to pick with Star Wars Daddy is Wicket W. Warwick. One of my favorite figures in near mint condition and all complete. Yes, with the spear. Can you believe it? So hard to come by these days. $43 on this guy with $5 shipping. Mike is a new buyer out of Indiana, and he has picked up a reproduction item. Oh my gosh. It's a chin gun for the AT-AT vehicle. He just needed one of these things. He picked it up, $10.80 because it's on 10% discount right now, all my reproduction items. I got to get these things out of here. I don't want them. I don't need them. Got to get them out. $6 shipping. Graham is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. He got $10 off his shipping cost today, and he picked up an Imperial TIE Fighter vehicle, all complete with the box working. This is from the video I did recently, which was a X-Wing and TIE Fighter tutorial on opening them up, getting them to work. We switched out the injector pins on the TIE Fighter and put in some new ones. It all works, and this is, I think, the one from the video. So $75 on this one with only $10 shipping because you got that $10 discount. I'm going to struggle with this one. I think it's Ray Kell. Ray Kell is a new buyer out of Wisconsin, has picked up my Jabba the Hutt playset. These things have been falling like nothing else. I've been flooding the market with these Jabba the Hutt playsets because I had a ton of these as well, and the prices, I think it started at like $140. Now we're down to $115 with $20 shipping.
Feature figure.
Once the shield is down, our cruisers will create a perimeter.
Fred is a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member out of New York, and he purchased the feature, which we just saw, the Rebel Commando. I'm sure we learned some incredible information. We got some awesome clips. They're probably very quick that happened right there. And this is the China version, near mint condition, all complete. Went out for $26, and also picked up the TIE Fighter pilot. from 1982. Not sure if you know that's the date on the back of the leg. Hong Kong figure, near mint condition, all complete, $34. And then picked up the number 1 Chewbacca of the 2 I sold. This is a medium Hong Kong COO on the back of the leg, near mint condition, all complete. Went out for $20.50. Free shipping because he's a daddy member.
Trifecta collector.
Space Beast is a trifecta collector. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past daddy of the week, and he's a big daddy member. What an award. And he picked up a bunch of items outside of eBay. And I have to look at him because I can't remember what he got. He got an 88. It's popping up next to me. He got a Boba Fett. He picked up a Chief Chirpa. He's got, I don't know, an AT-AT driver with the red logos. He got a Hoth Stormtrooper with split visor. Those are the things he purchased outside of eBay, and he's got a payment plan going because, remember, the big daddies and the daddies, they can purchase things outside of eBay. So he pitched those ones outside of eBay, pitched them. I don't know. He pitched them right out of here. He picked them right up from me, and then he's got a payment plan going right now for a whole bunch of vehicles. We put those aside and a bunch of other items. He's sending me a list. We're going to get everything he needs for his collection. I promise you it's going to happen. It's just going to happen over months of time, and that's fine with me. And so he's got a whole bunch of items set aside. So when we get those fully paid for, those will pop up into this video as well as in his shout out. Maybe he becomes a daddy of the week again because he's picked up a bunch of items, you guys. Just know the pressure's on for everybody else because Space Beast is going nuts. And then he also picked up normal Lando, Bespin Lando, near mint condition and all complete for $20. We also got the Bespin security guard, the non-white version, near mint condition for $24.50, and then he picked up another Lando. It was all the black guys. Lando Skiff Guard, all complete from 1982, a near mint condition, beautiful item, Hong Kong COO, $27, free shipping on everything you just heard about. Free shipping. And he's a repeat buyer out of New York, and he's a daddy member. He picked up an AT-ST vehicle, and unfortunately, I am out of those Top Guns. I have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these left with boxes, and I don't have Top Guns for them, so we're going to sell them as is because they're still selling. Okay, I think people want the box for a display, and so they're still paying a pretty decent price overall. And this one went out for $64 with $20 shipping.
Trifecta collector.
Shane is a trifecta collector. He's a past daddy of the week. He's a repeat buyer, and he's a big daddy member out of Minnesota, and he has gone nuts. He bought a whole bunch of reproduction items. Too many to count. Who knows? But he's picked up a reproduction shin gun. One of them. He needed one of them, but he picked up 2. No, never mind. He needed 2. He got 2 of those guys. They went out for $21.60. We've got 2 of the reproduction sticker sheets for the Darth Vader TIE Fighter. So you make those wings look super nice, and those went out for $27. We then also picked up a reproduction red hologram needed for the Darth Vader Star Destroyer for $10.80. Then also picked up a reproduction laser cannon set of 2 for the X-Wing vehicle. He picked up 2 of those, so he's got 4 now to complete an entire X-Wing. And then also needed the reproduction hologram clip for that red hologram piece that he got. It's a little snap-up piece that goes there. It's a stupid part. Went out for $7.20, and then also picked up, because he had a second chance offer from that bozo I talked about earlier, the die-cast Y-Wing with a nice box, complete vehicle from 1979 for $50, and I think it's free shipping on all this. Yep, it's free shipping. And I think he's going to pick up one of my 3D printed Probots. Money has not come in yet, so we're just waiting on that, but I think it's happening. We'll probably get on the next order, and then that gives him a free entry, an additional entry into the monthly giveaways, where I give away over $100 worth of Star Wars items to my members only. And they all have different entries based on their tier of their membership, but if they purchase these 3D items from me, a picture of it's right here. They get an extra entry for the month. They purchase that in. They can purchase as many as they want, get as many entries as they want. It's kind of like the lottery. Kale is a repeat buyer and is a big daddy member and purchased, purchased these items on eBay, but paid me outside of eBay, which I appreciate. Saves me on fees, and it's a pretty good deal, and picked up a bunch of items that are reproduction outside of eBay as well. I think we got one of those harpoon setups for the Snowspeeder, and then I think because this vehicle didn't have the training ball. We picked up a reproduction training ball as well for this, and that is inside the back of the Millennium Falcon. And picked up a Millennium Falcon, by the way, right here. It's all complete. No, besides the training ball. It's near complete, missing the training ball, but we have the reproduction with a box. It's all working. It's beautiful. $160 on this guy, and then $27 for a Stormtrooper. It's the original 2-line Hong Kong COO, all complete. Beautiful. Again, $27. And thanks, Gil. And now just an honorable mention for the one person who hasn't paid. They said they were going to pay tonight. They might be happening after I made this video. It is Brian, a brand new buyer, has picked up an X-Wing vehicle. Now, this one is all complete. Looks beautiful. It's probably the nicest X-Wing you've ever seen. It's because the body was great. Very white. Very nice. No yellowing, stains, anything. But everything else is reproduction. Stickers are reproduction. The windshield cockpit is reproduction. The laser cannon is reproduction. Everything. It's up and running. It's working. So it's going to look great for display. Went out for $50 with, I think, either $15 or $20 shipping. All right, we did it. We got through all of those items. It's unbelievable. What a week. Even when I think that we are like, you know, at the tail end of kind of what's left, right? We don't have the sealed box stuff or even the like really, you know, mint type items. Those are kind of out the door. We got some stuff that maybe is missing a piece here or there. They're still selling at such incredible prices, and I thank you guys so much for all the bids that you guys do, for purchasing from me, everything that you do to help support this channel. It's unbelievable. And if you enjoyed your shout out, first, if you leave me a comment down below, let me know which items you purchased. Let me know about the shout out. If you appreciate it, if you love this channel, anything that is positive, I would love to hear about it down below. I respond to every single comment. Somehow I have time. I don't know how I have time, but I do, and I respond to everybody, and that really helps drive these videos into other people's homes that have not yet found me. And if you could, hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell notification, be notified of all the upcoming content I'm going to talk to you about right now. But first, let's take a look at all these eBay items. Here they are. These are all of the items. I think we have 80 items. We've got boxed items. We've got loose items. We've got complete items. All kinds of action figures. The Red Bar R5D4 is up for sale in this lot. And there's a whole bunch of awesome items that are still complete with the box. You gotta check it out. This Sunday, we're gonna have a CAS unboxing video. I know I've talked about it for a few weeks. There was just some delays in getting some of those items back to me, but we've got them coming. And there's about 17 items. There is a kind of a Holy Grail type. Actually, there's a couple. There's probably 2 Holy Grail type items that I picked up at a toy show 4 months ago. And now we're getting some of those items back. When those will be at the very end of the video, and we'll talk about those. They're incredible. And then there is a mishap. We've got a situation. We're going to talk about it. It's a disaster. And not much I can do about it at this point. It's not CAS's fault. It's not my fault. It's the manufacturer's fault, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to get very upset. So you're going to want to make sure to check that out this Sunday. And in 2 Sundays, well, don't forget every Wednesday are these videos, okay? This never stops. But next Sunday, 2 Sundays from now, we are going to do my July mail haul. My mail haul videos I do every single month. So there was May, June, now we're to July, and it went on forever before that. It'll go on forever in the future. It's all of the items that I've added personally to my collection. Things I'm keeping, not the stuff I'm reselling. It helps you get to know who the Star Wars Daddy is and to see what I am collecting, what kind of items I have in my collection. As you see, we've got lots of stuff. It goes wall to wall, floor to ceiling. It goes on to that side where you can't even see, that wall, that wall, that wall, everywhere. And there's a stack of stuff that's been stacking up over here all month long, and we are going to take a look at every single one of those items and to see what I'm collecting. I can tell you there's multiple toy lines. It's not just Star Wars. It's all kinds of stuff, and you're not going to want to miss it. And then in 3 Sundays, yes, I'm going to give you all the way out 3 Sundays, we have a Theory Sabers unboxing. 3 sabers. Isn't that kind of weird? Theory Sabers, 3 sabers. Those are 2 different words. There's theory and 3. 3 sabers from Theory Sabers. There was a bunch of giveaways that they had if you purchase a saber. So I did it. And we've got a whole bunch of things to go over and discuss, and that's going to happen in 3 Sundays. All right, guys, I think we've done it. We said it all. Man, what a video. Thank you so much again for everybody that bid. Even if you didn't win, Every bit helps. If hitting that like and commenting and bell notifications, that all helps, and I appreciate that. Thanks to Will right here, Darth Tuba. Oh my gosh, he went nuts. He finally got it. He was working so hard, and he got it right here. Hope you appreciated the Rebel Commando. Hope you learned something about that feature. Congratulations to the random winner with that Bib Fortuna. He got a whole bunch of extra items in his package, along with an action figure, some stickers, all kinds of cool stuff. And man, I think we've done it all. Guys, until the next time, I don't even know what shirt I'm wearing. What is it? Oh, it's that Racing Skywalker versus Sabul, but we're gonna have to look at it. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm tilting the camera. You have to have seen it because I feel like I've made the camera go all the way around. What an amazing shirt. Oh my gosh. Who is your daddy? Looks good. We got vocals. Thank freaking goodness. All right. Great. Oh, hey, that was fun. Hey, that was pretty fun, huh, guys? Gregory is a repeat. And I spoke about. Where's my mouse? What? Where'd you go? He's not out of Texas, you dumb. Do people know what that is, Mike Hunt? Do you? What about Mike Hawk? Yeah, those ones always make me laugh. I would be surprised I'd want a nude from this person. I like them from lots of people, but not this one. Out of Massachusetts. I almost messed that up. I don't know why, but I know it's Massachusetts. Nope. Start over, you idiot. It is not. It's not Massachusetts. I love how I act so smart. I act, yeah, I got it. Wrong. It runs down my ass, on the outside of my ass. Like, Shane's a repeat buyer out of Minnesota. You bitch.